Hello there, YouTube. It's your boy B3, back with another kicking action figure review. Last time we reviewed the McFarlane DC Multiverse King Shazam, and today we are doing the Future State John Kent Superman from the same line. Now, I am a huge John Kent fan. I love John Kent. I liked the Convergence story where he's born in like the Flashpoint Convergence thing. I liked I actually adored the Tomasi Gleason Superman run. I loved Super Sons, which was such an underrated book. I'm glad it's getting some kind of animated movie or something, I hear. And I love the Tom Taylor stuff with him being Superman while Superman's away. I will read anything with John Kent in it. I adore him. He is one of my favorite DC characters. This, however, is not one of my favorite figures. It is, it seems a little slopped. Slopped? Rushed and sloppy. I combined them into slopped. Pigs will like this review. Not that I'm calling you a pig, because I know you don't like it. Anyways, continuing. McFarlane, I have to commend them for trying to get us relevant characters from recent stories in figure form. I think that's a cool thing they do, but a lot of the time they seem kind of rushed and sloppy, and that might be a bit the case for this Superman. He isn't the best quality control wise. Like, there's supposed to be an articulation point right here, a bicep swivel. Neither of my arms swivel. I've heated them up. I've done everything that the avid collector knows how to do to loosen them. But then if you look really close, you'll notice it's paint. They're full of red paint. Both sides are sealed in because the joints are just full of red paint. That's really sloppy. A professional action figure company shouldn't be doing that. And then this joint is also stuck. This kind of it's not quite a butterfly joint. I'm not sure what you'd call it. See, this one moves very well. It's got double coloration so you can line it up with the symbol whenever you move it. That's good. This one doesn't move at all. That's just quality control trouble. It really is. And then the head. What actor does he look like on this figure? Because he's supposed to be like very young. Like just starting college age, I think, in Future State. Or maybe I'm thinking of the Tom Taylor stuff. I don't know. But he looks so much older than he actually is. And while I think that's a cool looking paint job for laser eyes, I don't know if it really fits. It almost, because doesn't he look kind of angry? Like he looks so much older than he's supposed to be when he's the Superman in this alternate future. And then he's got the kind of intimidation glowing red eyes, and he's not smiling or anything. I like my Superman figures to smile. I like him to be happy. But he looks so angry. It's almost like this is a figure of the White Martian that replaced him in Future State. Future State was a while ago. That's so. And if you're watching a review of a Future State figure, I feel like you know something about Future State. But yeah, the Grant Morrison White Martians came and replaced him. So yeah, he almost looks more like a figure of the White Martian and not the actual John Kent. They did a lot of other great things on this figure, though. I mean, the House of El symbol is done very well. It's like raised in different parts and stuff, and it's really nice. The House of El symbol looks great. The paint and stuff, other than the paint that's like stuck in the joints, is really clean. You know, much cleaner. I mean, there's a little some splotching right here around the belt, but much cleaner than the Shazam was. The King Shazam, the Shazam Who Laughs that we reviewed before. Ugh. Ugh. His paint was not really on point. But I feel like this guy's paint is much, much cleaner. For sure. Design-wise, you know, McFarlane just took the design straight from the comic. It feels like a lot of the time when they want to give Superman an updated look, they just go capeless. I feel like so many people have just been like, oh, we need to give him an updated look. Let's take his cape away. Like when he came back to life in Reign of the Superman and then this. And, oh, we need to update Superman. Take that cape away. But the cape is like one of the main things that visually you're like, hey, that's a Superman. You know? And once again, that's not something for McFarlane. I'm just saying how I like the character design. Because this isn't that different than his current comic design. The current comic design just has a cape. basically, and it's almost the exact same thing otherwise. Almost. There are other little twinges. But yeah, I mean, it's still a really cool figure, and I'm still really happy to have it. I mean, it's John Kent, so I'm happy to have it anyways, but mostly I would just change the head and maybe some quality control in the arms here. Anyways, let's get into accessories. He clearly has 2 fist hands. The hands come on and off pretty well. They don't feel like they're going to break or anything. He also kind of has these 2 open hands. I didn't really want to display him with either of these, but I do like them. They're not bad. They're totally fine. He also has his card. See, he does not look happy in that photo, right? He looks upsetty spaghetti. He wants to, like he's going to take over the planet or something. I don't like it. Oh well. But yeah, and I also hate how they switched the cards from comic art to just, like, product shots of the figure. I'm sure that was some kind of cost-cutting measure, but it feels lazy. Like, now I don't care about the cards. I was always interested to see what art was on the card, but now it's just like, it's just a picture of the thing I already have that comes with it. Like, come on. It's kind of lame. He does, however, come with one of these flight stands that McFarlane's been putting in with flying characters. These are really cool. You know, they articulate up top, and they hold the figures really well. They're strong stands, but they aren't, like, hard to open or pose or anything. You can either have this just be a stand without the flight base, or you can snap the flight base into it, easy peasy. Like, I really like these. These are really good stands, and I'm very happy McFarlane's starting to include them with our flying characters. Those are good stands. They really are. Alright, now we're going to go into size comparisons. Here he is with Unkillable's Deceased Red Hood. This is kind of the DC Direct figure. They're the same scale. I think they look fine together. Pretty good. Let's put you to the side, my friend. And now we're going to reach over here and get some McFarlane stuff. Here's his Pops. This is Dark Knight's Death Metal Superman, which was the story right before the Future State stuff happened. It was supposed to be 5G. But then, you know, coronavirus happened, so they did alternate future stuff instead while they kind of figured out what they were going to do going forward. I love alternate future stories, but Future State wasn't, like, the most interesting thing. Anyways, here's the last figure we reviewed. King Shazam. Another kind of Dark Knight's death metal-y guy. Yeah, that's cool. That's a cool pairing. A cool fight that would be, huh? Here he's with a Dark Knight's medal. This is Red Death, my favorite of the Dark Batman. Very cool. He's from the 2-pack. Another speedster, Injustice 2 Flash. We'll be reviewing Injustice 2 Dr. Fate soon. Pretty cool. He's very bulky. Let's move him to the side. And, should we do one more? Let's do something that's not DC, just to kind of show how different something can be. Here's the Lightning Collection Hasbro Pulse exclusive Lord Drakon Evo 3. As you can see, this guy is a much larger scale than like the normal 6-inch stuff Hasbro does. But yeah, that is it for Future State John Kent Superman. Thank you all very much for your support. That Lord Drakon, Flash, the 2-pack with Red Death, King Shazam, and Death Metal Superman have all been reviewed. You can check those out. Unkillable's Red Hood might be the next one. I'm not super sure, but it's definitely soon on my list. I have all the stuff right here next to me, and I bought him with these guys. They were all in the same action figure collection update, so he might be the next one, but I'm not sure. Anyways, thank you all very much. Please support us on Patreon, and I'll see you all next time.